Hello and welcome to some New York some Sunday Night Baseball on NBC on the SJMN. Tonight it's the New York Yankees visiting the Philadelphia Phillies. And for those wondering why Kevin decided to say go ahead on this one, he and most of the other members of the SJMN are busy keeping tabs on AEW Redemption 2026 tonight. The Yankee batting order tonight looks like this. It'll be Paul Goldschmidt playing first base leading off, Ben Rice DHing batting second, Ahmed Rosario in the hot corner batting third, cleanup is Jason Dominguez in right, Anthony Volpe at short, he bats fifth, Trent Grisham in center, bats sixth, Max Schumann batting seventh playing left field, Jose Caballero will be playing second, batting eighth, and batting ninth, Sanchez catching. Christopher Sanchez takes him out for Philadelphia with a 12-4 record. This is his 22nd start, 2.65 ERA, 132.2 innings, 151 Ks to 25 walks. And usually when any of the big three for Philadelphia, whether it's Jesus Luzardo, Christopher Sanchez, or Zach Wheeler pitches, it's usually a dominant night for Philadelphia. This may be their only shot at getting a salvage in this series. He's with Sanchez on the hill. Philly has been in a bit of a funk lately. They come into this 7/5 plus 7 in the win column, but they're 5 back, maybe even 5.5 or 6 back of Atlanta for the division, and are falling out of the wild card hunt pretty quickly. Right now, they're sandwiched between St. Louis and Chicago and St. Louis in the second wild card spot. Or is it St. Louis or is it Chicago and Arizona they're sandwiched behind? Either way, defensively, it's Marsh, Crawford, and Rigomonis Jr. in left to right, while the infield is Alec Boehm at third, Trey Turner at short, Bryson Stott at second, and Bryce Harper at first with JT Realmuto. Not really a big fan of those huge capital P's on the Philly Caps. I prefer their traditional smaller one, capital P's with a little curl at the end, not these very generic bottom. Not these caps. First pitch is on its way, and Goldschmidt fouls it off. 0-1. Goldschmidt is .333 against lefties, where he's barely over the Mendoza line against righties. 0-1 pitch. Catches the outside edge, 0-2. Or inside edge. .02 pitch. Low and in, 1-2. There's Phillies interim manager and Yankee legend, Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly. Little grounder through the hole on the left side for a base hit. So Goldschmidt's on with a leadoff single. Small liner. Ben Rice is up next. 30 home runs. I don't know how many ribbies Benny's boy has got. It's not a lot from what I remember. Let's see, what's he got in terms of RBIs? I know he's got about 30 homers. And the 27-year-old's got 30 home. 71 RBIs. Batting .271. He's among the tops in the American League in homers with 30. First pitch, he just takes a sinker over the middle, 0-1. 1 pitch. Oh, that's whack. I mean, that's a liner to center, caught by Crawford, and Goldschmidt's going to stay put. 1 down. Here's Ahmed Rosario. Philly's no stranger to him from his time in other ball clubs, specifically with the Mets and with the Nationals. Those in the late 2010s and the middle portion of the 2020s. Ahmed has bounced around over the years. He started his career with the Mets, and he got shipped out in a trade to Cleveland. Then he got shipped. And then he bounced to Washington, and now here he is with the Yankees. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on the slider. Sanchez sets, kicks and deals. Strike 2. Against righties, Rosario has hit .278, but he's hitting below the Mendoza line against southpaws like Christopher Sanchez. Not a good matchup for him. That one's upstairs, 1 and 2, just misses the strike zone. I don't like this by Sanchez. He is definitely wrong here. And it was high. That's going to cost. Philly made a mistake there, and that's going to cost them a challenge. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch is low, 2 and 2. Went with the changeup that time. One of the best ABS catchers is JT Realmuto. 2-2 pitch is swung and a miss. Strike 3, 2 down. Went with the inside sinker again. Jason Dominguez is up next. Little roller scooped up by Bohm. He'll flip it to Stott, inning over. And going the short route. Phillies up next. No score. And I'll be right back. And that's going to go all the way to the wall. Remember, I can't watch SummerSlam because everything's on ESPN Plus. Oh, good point. So what are we doing instead? The Upper Yankees and Cubs from Wrigley? Yeah, why not? Sure. Why not? A rivalry of the 20s and 40s.
When you know it's the one, they're good. Get it at the big one. With the 2026 Toyota Tundra F5 for $49 a month for 36 months for $54.28 inside. Toyota, let's go places.
Make the move to WCNC Charlotte Morning News. Starting lineup for Philadelphia, presented by Captain.
Run that game.
6th home run.
And here come the Phillies. They'll start with Trey Turner leading off at short. Kyle Schwarber DHing batting second. Bryce Harper at first bats third. Brandon Marsh in left will bat cleanup. Alex Bowman third bats fifth. Then Bryson Stott playing second. He bats sixth. Batting seventh, the catcher JT Realmuto. Then Rico Olness Jr. in right bats eighth, and Justin Crawford bats ninth, playing center. First pitch by Will Warren is a ball, and Warren has struggled as of late. He's just fighting for a roster for a rotation spot. That's lifted into center field, right center field, gonna drop for a base hit and get all the way to the wall. Turner on his horse. He's on his way to second. He's gonna try it for three, and he's gonna make it with a leadoff triple. I mean, if a ball's gonna get hit in that spot, fielders have got to get in those gaps. First triple of the season for Trey Turner, and it takes him until game 106 to get it. And here comes the National League home run leader, Kyle Schwarber. Takes ball one on a sinker. Turner's now 11 for his last 32. Foul off, 1-1. Schwarber's going to take burn his batter's time out. 1-1 pitch. That one's hit deep, but it's playable. Dominguez is under it. He'll make the catch. Turner tags up 1-0 Philadelphia on the sac fly. Schwarber got a little under that one. He got under that one by a little bit. He got under it by a bit. He got under that one. If that ball is thrown a little lower out of the zone, he might get that be a 2-run homer instead of a sac fly. Regardless, Bryce Harper's up next, takes one high, ball one. Harper in his last 20 games has really struggled. A 153 batting average, one homer, and he struck out 26 times. His worst 20-game stretch. 1-1 on another fastball. Fouled off. At $50, I'm going to pass. Even if I could watch it on Amazon Prime, it's still going to charge me that much, Nick. So I decided to skip it and just do this instead. Plus, I wouldn't be able to live stream it because SJMN would probably be doing it by now, but I'll go check. Hey, 1-2 pitch, swung on a miss, strike three. That's now strikeout number 27 in the last 20 games for Bryce Harper. He takes ball one. That's a foul, 1-1. Not here. 3-1. Ground ball. Ball to second. Inning over, but 1 run, 1 hit. And nobody's stranded. Phillies up 1-0.
So save my hearts for school projects. It's my robot voice. I'm Homer Size. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years.
Hate when that happens.
Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park. Sunday night baseball presented by Capital One. A 1-0 lead for the Phillies. And, you know, John talking about cashing it in.
That's cute. Baby's first Phillies game. Whoop. First pitch is a ball. Sorry about that. Self-mute that shit next time. 0-1 pitch is too far in, ball 1. Sorry about that, folks. 2-1. Yankees can capitalize with the leadoff man on in the first inning. Phillies did. Let's see what the Yankees do here in this inning. So it's been sinker, changeup. Let's see what Sanchez throws here. 2-1 pitch, slider, low and in, 3-1. I mean, Sanchez got rocked during the All-Star game. Even when he started that one. To be fair, though, that doesn't count against his regular season ERA. That's just an exhibition game. 3-1 pitch, over the middle, 3 full count. Even if Volpe didn't had held up, it would have been called a strike anyway. At home, Sanchez is a 1.03 ERA, 8 wins and a loss, in 78 1/3 innings with 92 strikeouts. Sanchez sets. Kicks and deals. Too far inside. Ball 4. Too far in on Volpe. Ball 4. So for the second inning in a row, Sanchez has let the leadoff runner get on base. The Yankees' offensive season splits. Through May 21st, they were 36-23. Since they're 23-22 and have hit a brick wall when it comes to runs a game, dropping from a 5.42 average to a 4 average. May 31st was when Judge went on the shelf. Grisham is up next. Grisham, not one of their best hitters, but he has power, but it comes in small spurts. Strike 1 on a slider. Oh, one pitch is a chopper. Stott will pick it up. Throw it to second, and that's all they're going to get Volpe at second, and that's all the Phillies will go after. They'll get the force out as Grisham goes to first. I mean, given the angle of where Stott had the ball, how high that bounce was, and where Stott was when he caught it, there was basically nowhere to go other than second. So I don't blame them for not blame Philadelphia for not going for the double play here. It brings up Jason Dominguez. Or Max Schumann, excuse me. First pitch is low and just misses the plate on the outside corner. Ball 1. Schumann hasn't been used all that much this season. 2 homers, 6 RBIs, 228 batting average. But with Bellinger now on the shelf, what can the Yankees do at this point? Outside 2-0. There's not many options left for the Yankees to have out there. Poor John Kruk. He just can't know how to do a bow tie. 2-0 pitch. Over the middle. High over the middle. 2-1. In the zone. Middle. Top middle zone. 2-1. Middle top zone. 2-1. Schumann burns his batter's timeout, and he'll soon step back in the box. Let's go back to the All-Star game in 93. Johnson versus Kruk in Baltimore. After Johnson got a ball thrown, he threw a ball at Kruk's head. He just swung at every pitch at a distance and struck out. Swung on a miss at a low changeup, 2-2. 2 by Schumann. Ground ball up the middle. Stop with the slide. Get to the turn for 1. Over the first, but not in time again. How close can you get? Nice dive by Stott to stop the ball, to take a hit away. I think it's that brief hesitation by Turner on the spin that cost them the double play here. Right there. He steps in the bag. Caballero's up next. First pitch is swung and missed on 1. Foul to the backstop.
It's going to be magic tricks by the end of the at-bat. So, Joey, you talk about him adding a pitch. Well, if you have that deception, is that ever going away? Well, he's going to lose velocity. He's going to lose spin. He's going to lose.
That one's going to get away, and Caballero and Schumann will go to second. Wild pitch on Sanchez. 1-2. He doesn't use his cutter all that much.
Were you talking about him being Cy Young caliber or you?
No, he definitely is Cy Young caliber, but I just think he'll be a curious guy as the game moves along.
1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Inning over. So Sanchez works around a leadoff walk and two force outs. 2 force outs and a wild pitch. Inning and a half complete. Still 1-0 Phillies.
Now, in Pink's covered with no jargon, big words, or lawyer needed to understand it. Okay, those readers, we don't hide behind hybrids. It's finding new options, even if it's not with us. Wait, do that. Wait to keep it 100. Yeah, we do that. And that's why you don't have insurance. You have partners.
250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. Here's a good one. America's fastest 5G network. To demonstrate speed, here's somewhere on the bike. And the fastest 5G home. Just look at this one screening. Instead of sleeping, there's lots more reasons to get out. 5 years than T-Mobile.
Serious play requires serious hydration. But intense hydration can be fun. New Complete Sun Hydrate with essential electrolytes and 50% less sugar than leading regular sports drinks.
Can AI be trusted?
It's gonna happen.
So we all have a voice in this, then it could be better. Can AI help me be a better mom?
Tricks.
It'll show her some great things, you know.
Will it create a group of people that ask more questions?
Good show, man.
Some of the great personalities in
Good
Major
show,
League
man.
Baseball and some of the most accomplished people in Major League Baseball. Joe Girardi, John Kruk in the booth, Joey Votto downstairs, a 6-time All-Star in his own right inside the pit. What a crew. John Kruk's tie has also joined us here at the Ball. Willie Warren throws his 5th straight first pitch ball, which living there with a Philadelphia team that doesn't beat you with walks, but beats you with homers could be dangerous.
Very dangerous. And getting ahead for him is so important. And he likes the time. The 4-seamer and the 2-seamer.
1-0. Foul. 1-0. Bohm is up. Bohm has had pretty average numbers, 13 homers, 53 RBIs, but the batting average is where you view it sus, 221 with a 647 OPS. 1-1 pitch is low and misses the zone, 2-1.
Mississippi went to Jackson Prep down there, just like Connor Griffin. Will Warren's last outing was in relief.
2-2 over the zone, 2-1 with a sweeper in the zone, 2-2.
So the question is, Aaron Boone said, not like 100 pitches, but they're also not going to tiptoe around it.
No, and they're going to let him go. And he usually doesn't go through lineups 3 times.
2-2, swung and missed, strike 3, 1 down.
Because he doesn't have 99. He gets a lot of swings and misses and takes on his fastball. But the reason I'm saying they don't let him go through the 3rd time is hitters are hitting 324 with a 9.36 OPS. That's Hall of Fame.
Especially when you have the bullpen of the Yankees.
Yeah.
Last start in Washington, he gave up 1 run on 5 innings, 4 hits in 5 innings. That one goes too far in on Stott, 1-0. On Bryson Stott, 1-0. Stott, 246 average, 7 homers, 42 RBIs. 1-0 pitch. That's driven to right field, and that's gone. Just got over the wall. 2-0 Philadelphia. Ring the bell. Phillies lead now. Stott doubles the Phillies lead. It's now 2-0 Philadelphia. That's number 8 on the year for Stott. Fed him a middle-in cookie. Fed him basically a middle-in cookie. Here's JT Realmuto. Ball 1. Boom.
This is a good matchup for Stott, for Schwarber, for Harper. In those big spots, you
2-0.
line drive, max and A swing, especially 2 strikes, and Stott comes A swing off.
He could have just been his friend. Yeah, guy that hit the last homer.
John, I got to ask you
2-1.
his nice stance, but the way he grips the bat, why is it that sometimes he'll choke up, and then now it looks like he's closer to the end of the bat? Why is he doing that?
You know, he was at his best offensively. He choked up the whole time, and now it's
Fouled off. 2-2.
between. I don't know if he's just trying to change stuff up because it's been a struggle offensively for him.
Well, his identity was power guy. He had plenty of home runs. He was that combination of speed, great catching ability, and then plenty of home runs. Maybe he's trying to get back to that because if I'm choked up, I don't expect the ball to clear the fence.
Full count.
I know it's going back a few years, and I've had a number of competition matches, so maybe my memory's always not so great. But I remember him always choking up when I man it. I think it's, and you see how the knob goes out as he gets below. It makes it easy for him to choke up. Barry Bonds did it because he wanted the barrel. Strike 3 and no challenge for Real Muto there. That fastball swung back.
Swan missed strike 3.
Well, he does this a lot with that two-seamer, and JT would have won. JT is sometimes hesitant to challenge, especially offensively. Even though he worries so much about pitching.
And they only have one left. That may have been the Sanchez one earlier in the game. He gave it to him, but that's JT's mentality. He's going to be generous with pitchers.
Here's Rincones.
Rincones fouls that one off. 0-1. I don't really think anyone expected Bryson Stott to hit a homer tonight. 0-1 pitch is over the middle. 0-2. The dirt 1-2.
That's the way JT is. JT takes his defense very serious. He's a gold lover. He's an outstanding thrower. He's a good friend. He's a good blocker. He's always working on it. And he understands that if you prevent runs, it's a lot easier to win. And you don't always have to drive it in. You can prevent them, and he's pretty good at it.
There's nothing like having a catcher, a generous catcher.
Got him.
Difference culturally on the team, and JT is that guy.
I feel that in the booth.
Step on the throw to the first, inning over, but Philadelphia doubles their advantage on a solo shot by Stott. 2-0 through 2 in favor of Philadelphia.
This is Blue Chew Gold, the ultimate 4-in-1 formula. Built for strength where it counts. With sildenafil for power, tadalafil for endurance. But gold doesn't stop at blood flow, so we added apomorphine to spark desire and
no payments for 90 days. Because you learned this summer. Now it's time to go get it.
Let's be real. This water comes from real springs. From right here in America. Just crisp, refreshing spring water that tastes like home. Keeping it real.
Chicken bacon ranch, Zaxby style. Chicken bacon ranch, whatever you want. Loaded fries, giant wraps, even quesadillas. A lot of folks make it. Zaxby's perfected. Zaxby's chicken bacon ranch. Who's got the sauce?
Any car that doesn't offer that sense of control is a car that's not sure of amazing.
Get special since select Lexus NX models.
2-0 Philadelphia over New York. The third inning, Joey Votto's next. Jason Day, Rob Costas will join us. Our entire crew this Hall of Fame weekend. Saturday All-Star Game. This year says
First pitch to Sanchez is low, ball one.
Sanchez, 74th Major League game.
AJ Sanchez taking the place of Ben. He lost in Wells tonight. Foul off, 1-1.
In the lineup for the Yankees. That is the third pitch he uses, but it's certainly a quality pitch.
Yeah, it's devastating against both righties and lefties, but when he can bury the back foot, he gets a lot of swings and misses.
In the dirt, 2-1.
The very first foul score. So maybe Sanchez and Real Muto sense that this is going to be their approach. They're going to attack the sinker, and there's a 500 slug roughly on his fastball. So maybe he's thinking, you know what, I'm going to go straight to the nasty stuff right away. And from a catching standpoint, there's so
3-1.
I don't know if John could over you this way. They'll take a first pitch right. They're not real aggressive on it. They read it and they say, okay, stop swinging. And it's a free strike. Yeah, it's that give and take.
Strike two, I would have challenged that. Oh, never mind. I wouldn't have challenged that. Full count. Kicks and deals, the payoff pitch. We'll do it again. Chop foul at the plate.
Essentially, tonight, what he's done, every bat short, he's getting through this game with pretty good pitch count.
Well, Joey, he also just gave them a sinker to a spot where if it's a changeup, it's a swinging strike three likely. You see how he tunnels off of that sinker. And the next
That's foul off.
Real Muto, talking to Don Mattingly, they both sit today from their respective positions. All three pitches look alike. Yeah, coming out of Sanchez's game. Even Don Mattingly from that dugout position, the first base dugout position, feels like he can tell.
Ball four. What? Okay, it is strike three. Never mind. Ali Sanchez goes down staring at it. First pitch to Goldschmidt. Grounded right back to Sanchez. He'll fling it over to Harper, who will step on the bag. 2 down.
hit attempts with the sinker inside of the plate. And because the zone was unpredictable, sometimes you get it, sometimes you wouldn't, depending on the umpire. Nowadays, you cannot get that. So you have to work up and down, you have to work middle and down, deception, in and out.
Strike one.
Feeds a sinker there for strike one. To Ben Rice, who lined out to center in the first. And Joey, we're just at the vanguard of that. We're just at the start of that as hitters and pitchers both adjust to this new system.
I think that the game, and this is an odd thing to say, hitting pitching is going to
0-2.
be much more three-dimensional. In the past, it was horizontal. Away, front hitter in, let's see how much we can get off the plate. And now you don't have all that space. And the zone is very much the heart of the plate. So how can we change speed such that, this changeup.
1-2. And 2 to Rice. Next Sunday, it's Red Sox and Dodgers. I might look into it. Rematch of the 2018 World Series, I might look into it. 2-2.
Philadelphia lead. 2-2 for Rice from Sanchez.
Got him. Inning over. So 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the Yankee third inning. 2.5 complete. Still 2-0 Philadelphia.
This summer has been extended. Save up to 30% on moving and storage and comfort. Underage girls. Suspect is female, white, late 20s. Going once, going twice. Sold. Congratulations. That is a new record.
You realize that JPEG doesn't count as a financial plan, right? Maybe. I mean, yes. PNC Bank believes a little boring advice goes a long way.
What a setup.
Right. I told you, you got blood line on tap. But I don't even watch this.
Whoa.
Now it's got to finish the house. Probably next year sometime.
Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
Every single one of the 76ers season ticket holders now. Everybody done.
Ball 1.
First pitch challenge by Sanchez. He thought it was a strike to Justin Crawford. Let's see.
And it is.
It is. Good challenge. ABS challenge powered by T-Mobile. Strike one to Crawford.
Guys, my last major league at bat, minor league of professional baseball at bat was a challenge. My very last one was a strike 3 challenge, and that was my career down in Buffalo.
You challenged it or the catcher challenged it?
I challenged
1-1.
I thought it was a ball at the plate. It ended up being basically right down the middle. I said, okay, that's enough. Time to go home. Career over.
Now, did you go into the clubhouse and pack it up and get in your...
Well, the game had to finish itself.
No, it didn't.
I'm not an animal here.
No, it didn't. Truck, tell Mr. Votto how you actually retired.
I was done.
I got a hit
2-1.
left. That was a lot of smart people that came up with that idea. Trust me, with me. Robert Ventura, Jim Abbott, Ozzie Guillen, Kirk McCaskill. We were drinking up in Abbotsford after he got traded. Water. You know, so I wasn't thinking anything, John. But yeah, so they came up with that idea.
Ground ball to second. Volpe snatches it up. Caballero snatches it up. Throws to Goldschmidt. 1 down.
You would definitely think by looking at this booth in their career histories that these are triples experts. They are. John Crockett and Joe Girardi in the biggest stage in Major League Baseball. This is John hooking it to third Atlanta. And then Joe Girardi with one of the biggest hits in the World Series in 1996, sprinting on the third. Well, I'm just thankful Marquise Grissom was playing me like I was a Little League player, because that ball didn't even hit the track. Yeah, David Justice didn't play that one well off the wall. Yeah, well, at least you hit the wall. That was my best bolt, so that's probably not. You weren't sprinting out of the box. Both of you were thinking 3. Well, that's the influence of Don Zimmer. You're always thinking that extra base. You know, he loved Crucky. He used to yell at Crucky about what to throw.
High chopper, but it's foul.
Yeah, he used to.
Oh, by Turner.
He yelled to catcher. I knew every pitch was coming, but I would take him because I thought he would like it. This is a hard call for the first base umpire, Brennan Miller, because he's behind the baseball player. Watch this. He was trying to come back fair. It really was. It hung up there for a while. And that's pretty well direct down the line where we have that look at. Yeah. That's the sort of call the umpires lose sleep over. I'm convinced of. Sure. Joey, did you have it foul from your vantage point? Yes, I agree with the first base umpire. But that's not what happened in your last big league game, though. You didn't agree with the umpire. I got tossed. Okay, so a failure at the minor league level and a major failure at the major league level. I was tossed out of my last game. I was arguing balls and strikes, and I said to the umpire, "You just threw me out of maybe my last major league game." And he goes, "Well, why did you argue? Why are you getting thrown out of the game?" And I said, "Oh, no, that's a really good point." And that was it. Career over. Not bad. Wow. You finished your last game. For different reasons. Mine because I was on. Because you wanted to get it. Not have any idea.
2 down the turn. Here's Schwarber, and he takes ball 1.
For Saturday in Baltimore, and I thought, well, maybe I'll never get another hit. Ever. So you might as well count out all you can. I want a guy who left. Well, speaking of round numbers, this guy is Kyle Schwarber's, I think, starting to head towards maybe some big numbers going forward. To go from 56 last year, maybe another big year this year. What do you guys think? He would be the first Philly with multiple 50 home run seasons. He's got 373 in his major league career. This is game number 1,393 for him. One of the best home run hitters of our time.
3-1.
Okay, 3-1. Joe, we're talking about the numbers that he's put up. This is a mighty dangerous pitch. This is not a good place for Will Warren. And, you know, that's the advantage of having Bryce Harper behind you, because I think we're going to get a pitch. We're going to get something here, but
Ball 4, and Schwarber gets walked.
so it's a 2-out base on balls, and that will be Bryce Harper batting. Okay, watch the new film, The Odyssey, written and directed by Christopher Nolan. The mythic action epic is the first movie shot entirely with IMAX film cameras. The epic is in theaters now. But guys, if there was a walk in front of me, if I'm Bryce, especially a guy that they're afraid of, I used to be shaking at the plate with rage, just thinking, you think you can walk this guy in front of me? And Bryce is
Strike 1.
He's one of the greats, but
You know, you almost take it personal that you walk a guy in front of a great player like Bryce, and I'm confident that he has that chip on his shoulder in this moment.
I think Bryce takes every bat with a chip on his shoulder. You know, it's interesting. You're talking about being a great player. Like Bryce since 2012 in the major leagues, he's fifth in homers, RBIs, and runs. He's sixth in OPS. He's seventh in WAR. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, it's the whole way right now.
Saying that he wants is a World Series title.
That's it. It's all he's missing.
You know, this is the type of guy also that's going to play hurt, that's going to play sick, that's going to play dinged up and never complain about it. And that's why you give a guy like that 13 years. He identifies with this city, and he's
That's a rocket.
Rocking towards right field, base hit, going all the way to the wall. Schwarber on his horse. And they're going to hold him up at third. So it's 2-out double for Bryce Harper.
This is tough. He can't be sharp because he hasn't started a game in 2 weeks. And I know he threw a game on Wednesday. He faced three hitters in closing situation, but I mean, it's a tough lineup. He doesn't have the great breaking ball in his job.
Maybe with a beautiful swing by Bryce there, by the way, like millimeters away from that ball going off the second deck.
He's at second. Second and third, 2 out after this.
Let's look at the Capital One Bank guy who suits up every day. And that's key because Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week. What's in your wallet?
And this is, if you're Alex Sanchez, you cannot let March beat you here. I know he's struggling, and Alec Ball has been somewhat hot, but the splits are a lot different. And Alec Ball struggles off the right hitters, only hitting 40. So to me, he's got to hit my pitch, and he's got to chase and make him chase. And if not, you walk him and you face the next guy.
Guys, this is the game right here. This game is the game.
First ball one. Why do you say that, Joe?
Well, you've got Sanchez on the bench who's rolling. His isn't crazy low, but enough to get through 6 and 7. But if you tack on 1, maybe 2 runs, that's plenty for Christopher Sanchez.
Base hit should double. That is outside 2-0. Joe, to your point, this might be a pitch around without saying it's a pitch around.
Yeah,
2-0, and they're probably going to pitch around Marsh without. And they are going to freebie him. So that's going to load the bags for Bohm. I don't like this move by Aaron Boone, by manager Boone. .324 with runners in scoring position, 7 RBIs, walked, 2 for 9, a strikeout. That's fouled to the backstop on 1.
he was a good run producer then. In opponent's career, he's hit 306 with runs in scoring position, 299 this year.
1-1. Foul off, 1-2.
Situation. He said, if you think the middle of the field, you're going to have a lot of success because if you're ahead, you can hit it, you can hold it, keep it fair. If you're behind, you can hit it the other way.
2-2.
How do you get him out here? 2-2 for Warren.
It looks like he's attempting that high fastball. And ball looks late on the fastball, and especially with 2 strikes, where you have to read and react. That's not good.
Fouled off.
He looked more on that one, and I think that Warren got lucky there. That ball, and it almost ended up in the left field seats from the gap. But he looked late on the fastball, getting to 1-2. So we'll see. We'll see if they send something from that slider swing.
2-2. Warren to the ball, bases loaded.
Fouled off.
Yeah, he's late on the fastball. The higher you go, the quicker the fastball is. It's a few things. So I don't see them changing that. I think they would be mistaken going to something else in this situation because he hasn't shown anywhere near a fastball on time swing yet.
He's only slugging 378 for the year against fastball. Most of his damage is on off-speed stuff.
That's almost a characteristic of the whole Phillies offense. Just velocity.
Two 2 pitch.
Phillies can't really count that one.
2-2, just faded outside fastball, 3-2.
Didn't go and stayed outside. 3-2.
So I think we're getting a fastball here with a bit of height, but if you go too high, then all of a sudden you walk him in.
On 3-2, Warren will step off.
Warren steps off on 3-2. He's now on the back. This third inning has him completely on the back foot. Payoff is popped up, and it's going to go behind the plate foul. We'll do it again. Lifted into left field. Into the gap. That's going to bring home 2. Or it brings in 3. 5-0 Philadelphia on a 3-run double by Bryson Stott by Alex Bohm. Yeah, best case scenario, he would have been able to trap it and reduce it to 1 run. 2 runs at worst. It's ball 1. Strike 1. Based on where Schumann tried to dive and catch it. 1-1 to Stott. 1-1 for Bryson Stott. Two, 1-2. Two and two. Ow, my neck. Full count. Ground ball, base hit. That gets away. Stott's going to... Dominguez will score. And the run scores. 6-0 RBI single for Stott. The Yankees had held the Phillies offense quiet through the first two games of this series. Tonight, it's firecrackers. Strike one. Pimentel hits a grounder. Caballero will throw it to first, and that finally gets the Yankees out of the inning. But Philadelphia breaks through for 4 in the third. 3 innings complete. Philadelphia 6, New York nothing.
That's my name. Your name's Liberty Liberty? You betcha. And I'm here to tell everyone it feels great getting great coverage and savings on car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
That's my line, Liberty Liberty.
You're that guy from the commercial. May I have your autograph?
Of course.
What's it say? Great coverage, great savings.
Liberty, Liberty, Liberty.
Liberty.
Want it over that? I'm good. Suit yourself. You've been told that AI helps you work. Your smart clock doesn't just help you work, it does the work.
Two. No problem.
Get smart clock. The AI does it for you. This with or without. You went to Crow? You're from the D.
Where'd you go to high school?
Your dad put you in brown hole? You see skin go?
Did you get your dog? The dog?
6'7", but if
You see big number 6. Yes, you see him providing that.
you had the 17 and 22. Where were you in 16?
Where were you in 23? How about 47? You see 56?
They never asked for my team to visit MLBshop.com.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, the Phillies, breaking out of their recent offensive doldrums, lead the Yankees 6-0 after 3. Jason, like your boothmate Joe Girardi, Don Mattingly has ties to both these teams. As a manager and coach, he's made a number of stops. But as a player, of course, it was all Yankees. A truly great player with not such great timing. This is a look at his career. 307 lifetime. Won the batting title in 1984. Check baseball.
Donnie Mattingly.
80 seasons, doubles, homers, slugging
Percentage.
batting average, gold gloves. He was truly, for a stretch of time, on the short list of the very best players in baseball. But as we move to the top of the floor, Jason, as you know,
Strike one.
the Yankees went to the World Series in 1981 and didn't go again until 1996. Mattingly's career, 1982 through 1995, has to retire because of a bad back. After 1995, which was the only time that his Yankees made the playoffs, and he had a great series, hitting over 400 and a dramatic home run against the Mariners. Today was Hall of Fame Day in Cooperstown. I don't wish to diminish the credentials of anybody who's in the Hall of Fame. The least worthy of them had a tremendous career, better than the vast majority of players in the history of the game. But there are players in the Hall of Fame who never were as good as Don Mattingly at his best. And that wasn't for one mercurial season. It was for a run of seasons, like Dale Murphy, like Dave Parker, who only got into the Veterans Committee a year or so ago. There was a time when they were on the short list of the best players in baseball, and it was for a stretch of time. Donnie Baseball belongs in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Bob, I think we're all with you. I'll give an amen to that.
Absolutely. And, you know, when I first learned first base, I never played the minor.
Better someone deserve it. 1-2 pitch. Chopper. Off the glove of Turner, and that's going to be an E4. An E6.
Just this whole year has been a struggle for Trey. Last year he was really, really good. But this year it's just been, and you know, the thing is he's not sugarcoating it. He admits that he's terrible this year defensively.
First pitch, Dominguez. Outside, ball 1. Strike 1.
How would you have wanted him to approach it?
Try to get the short out. So then he's got plenty of time to set his feet and make a throw.
Yeah, I've had stretches like that during the course of my career, and the solution is always attack. Always attack the ball. And it just
1-1 is popped up by Rosario. Rincones makes a catch. 1 down. Ripped in the left center field, and that's going to go all the way to the wall. Rosario on his horse. He'll be held up at third. 2-run, 1-out double by Volpe. Neat. Crap. First pitch to Goldsmith is fouled off on 1. Swing and miss, 0-2. Better timeout by Grisham. Sanchez sets. Kicks and deals. Low and away, 1-2. And now Sanchez will step off. 3-1. Over the middle with a changeup, and he took a big cut and miss. Strike 3. 2 away. Swung and a miss by Dominguez. I mean by Schumann. 0-1. Oh, and 2. This is going to get overturned to a 1-1 call. One pitch to Schumann. Chases that one. 1-2. I don't know why he's tunnel visioning, going after every damn changeup. There is no discipline from the Yankees tonight. The 1-2 pitch is low. 2-2. I think I got to do the Yankee game next weekend against the Cubs. Two-two pitch, and here it comes. It's low, full count. Carousel will not be in motion, seeing as how there's an empty base. Now, this is a heads or tails situation for Sanchez. On the one hand, you can throw a pitch outside, and Schumann might not chase it, and you get the bags loaded, and you can get it out, force out in every base. On the other hand, you could try to throw it over the middle and get him to chase and get out of the inning. Payoff pitch is too far inside, ball 4, so Schumann will walk and load the bags. And Realmuto is going out to the mound to try to calm him down. And now the infield comes in to try to calm Sanchez down, as is the Phillies pitching coach. Caballero waits on deck. Anything not caught that turns into a hit, whether it goes into the gap, over the fence, or into the corners, that's going to score at least 1 run. And now with the amount of pitches he's thrown in this thing, he may only get to the 6th at best. Into the 6th at worst, 7th at best. But let's see what he does against Caballero. 19 pitches this inning. This will be pitch number 20 for Sanchez in the 4th inning alone, not in the game as a whole. This will be pitch 63 when we get it. First pitch. One with the slider. Swung and missed. 0-1. One. 1-1 pitch. Tipped into the glove, 1-2. Going with the changeup again. This time it's fouled off down the third baseline. Chopped over the mound. Turner's going to have to hurry. Got him! Inning over. Saves a run. Does Trey Turner. 1 hit, 2 walks, and the bag's loaded for the Bombers. 3.5 innings complete. 6-0 Philadelphia. Why is it every Philly game I've called it CBP? It's been a stomp in one way or another, whether it's against the Mets or the Yankees. Can someone explain that to me? And the Phillies are pretty mediocre this year when you think about it.
Dive into a Capri Sun for a wave of refreshment. Made with all natural ingredients and no artificial flavors or colors. Capri Sun. Poke, sip, squeeze.
You can't have two. That's why USA is continuing to grow. To provide the military community and their families with exceptional insurance and maintenance. USA.
Man, Birdie's growing up pretty fast for an 8-year-old.
Sunday Night Baseball on NBC is brought to you by Insurance, a grand slam for your budget. The Wiz Kids first against the Yankees in the 2009 World Series. Yeah, so let me ask you, Joe Girardi, as a manager of this.
So Ty Gibbs is now in the postseason for NASCAR. First pitch is a grounder. And the call is safe. As Crawford as Rick Honus barely beats out an infield hit. Everybody's going to make a swap. Will Warren is done for the night after 3+ innings, 6 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them, 5 earned. All 6 earned. 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, and he's bringing in Timmy Hill.
Shady Rays, you can. We're an independent company, so we do things differently. We offer high-quality polarized shades for a reasonable price. We personally replace shades that get lost or broken. So far, we've racked up over 300,000 five-star reviews. I founded Shady Rays so that we can have sunglasses that stand up to whatever light throws at us. Order now and get 20% off site-wide at shadyrays.com.
Once I danced on your chest, covered your face and did my best.
I was a scrum and loyal friend, so I would reject your kick for chair.
But with Manscaped, I met my demise when you chopped me from between your eyes.
And that awkward part of your trying.
Although you made me small, you don't forget your face, your chest, your
Yes, and the save act is a knockout punch, but then again, I don't know.
Summer's #1 show is back for the ultimate competition. Don't miss it. All new America's Got Talent Tuesday on NBC. We got John Crawford.
Tim Hill comes in. They tried to work with Warren, but it looks like he might have just pitched himself out of the rotation for the Yankees.
Married at first sight. And tell everybody the premise that they have it all.
These three psychiatrists or whatever, they interview people and then they try to match them with what they think would be their perfect mate. Or do they fail miserably sometimes?
Really?
Yeah. I'm on it, man. Season 12. So they're using analytics for that. Analytics, yeah. It's backfire sometimes.
That's how we actually built the booth here.
2-0. Or did
Let's see what Ben May has to say, the plate umpire. No, they say no. Now he appealed over to third, and they're going to say no swing. So Crawford is on his way to first base.
so Crawford got hit on appeal. Let's see. Did he get hit?
No swing, according to the third base umpire, Chris Conroy. Oh, they're saying no hit by pitch right now. Phillies challenging.
Yeah, that got him in the wrist.
There's Untan right in the grill of Ben May.
No visual sign of getting hit by a pitch. After review, the call is overturned and hit by pitch. Batter going to first base, Philadelphia maintains their challenge.
That was a manager's challenge, not an ABS. Either way, call overturned, hit by a pitch, runners on first and second. Looked like a him to me anyway. Turner's up next, ball, strike one.
They get married and then they go on a honeymoon.
1-1. Ground ball scooped up by Volpe over the Caballero over the second one. He steps on the back one over the Goldschmidt. Double play. Unassisted 4-3. Loriconis moves to third on the play. Ball one. Schwarber is walked and driven in a run on a sac fly. Sac fly ain't gonna fly. Fly this time. 2-0. This one doesn't get far enough away from Sanchez where against left-handers, Schwarber's been the best hitter. 12 homers, 28 RBIs. Swings and fouls a sinker off. 2-1. That's fouled down the first baseline. 2-2. Well, thank God that the judges are finally snapping back on the state level.
Creating laws and eventually what's going to happen is every single one of these laws are going to be reversed. And
Full count. Here comes the payoff. That one's hit to left field. It's hanging up. Schumann's coming on. He'll make the catch. Inning over. So one hit and a base and a man on 2 men, nobody out situation squandered by Philadelphia. We're through 4. It's the Phillies 6, Yankees nothing.
as you can see, they are now, that's what Trump has raised their cash cap. He now implements tariffs. They don't have the funding to keep their socialist societies operational. Plus, they want control of the country. Very different. Look what they just did to the tech companies here in the United States. Number one, they need the money, so they figure out a way of getting money by going after these companies. Number two, they will actually use their laws that they have on books to try to censor people. Trump put this out on Truth. He said,
Sanchez, Goldschmidt, and Rice due up for the Yankees. Sanchez has gone 4 innings, given up 5 strikeouts. Gotten 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 hits, nothing across. First pitch to Ali Sanchez is outside, ball 1. One and one, another sinker. One pitch. That's ripped in the left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. Scooped up by Bohm. And Ali Sanchez is going to hit the brakes with a leadoff single. or Marsh, I should say, scoops it up before he gets to the wall. The problem with Sanchez is he's a 3-pitch pony. On paper, this is more the art of changeup, a sinker, and a slider. That's a changeup of a middle reliever, a set man, or a closer, but yet he's found a way to make it work as a starter. Here's Goldschmidt. First pitch. Outside, ball 1. One 0 pitch. In the dirt, 2-0. One with the changeup on that pitch. Swing and miss, 2-1. Ball 3. Outside, but too far in, ball 4. Oh, that's getting challenged. First pitch to Ben Rice. Ball 1, but if I'm Maria Muto, I challenge that call. Oh, it was a strike. Never mind. Why did it say ball? I don't understand why the thing said ball firsthand. I don't know why. Anyway, first pitch, second pitch. Swan, I missed, 0-2. Slider and changeup to Rice. Let's see what, so far, let's see if Sanchez goes sinker or sticks with the off speed. Grifting dropped. Turner dropped it. Stott dropped it. Sanchez goes to third. Goldschmidt didn't know if it was going to. Oh, it bounced. It bounced. Never mind. Stott dropped it, and that basically delayed the turn. So, force out at second. So, it's a force out for the Philadelphia. Runners in the corner. 1 out for the Yankees. Yankees catch a break. It's a productive out, but still dodged a massive. Stott bobbling that bounce meant massive double play bullet dodged. And the ball's going to get away on an attempted pickoff. That's going to allow Sanchez to score, and the Yankees get on the board 6-1. That doesn't happen often to Christopher Sanchez, but either way, E1 means an unearned run, so that's the second error of the night for Philadelphia. Scores Sanchez, and the Yankees get on the scoreboard. Rosario moves to second, and Rice moves to second on the errant pickoff attempt. Low and away to Rosario, 1-0. Oh. Was there really a reason to do that? If you just throw in, you could have gotten a double play. But now you don't have that anymore because you threw the ball away. 1-0 pitch to Rosario is low again, 2-0. That run will not be earned. No one gets the run. No one gets an RBI on that. So sinker and changeup on those first two pitches. Let's see what pitch number 3 is. Will this get in the zone? Rosario hits this one. Left center field. That's going to drop for a hit. Rice on his horse. Going to the... No, he's going to hit the brakes. Rosario will go to second on the throw as the ball goes to the mound. And now the Yankees threatening. Runners on second and third. 1 out for Jason Dominguez. It's not often when at home Christopher Sanchez gets put on the back foot, regardless of how big of a lead he's got. But right now he is sort of getting falling. But here in the top of the 5th, he's starting to be on the back foot his 3rd time through the batting order. He's given up 1 unearned run on 2 hits. And remember, Sanchez has got to work this entire game, essentially. Every pitcher that was used, Philadelphia basically burnt their bullpen out yesterday to get to this game. First pitch is fouled off to the backstop. Back toward the Yankee dugout, 0-1. Or maybe that's the Philly dugout. Look at who threw on Saturday. Yohan Duran, Jose Alvarado, Jonathan Boland, Kyle Bacchus, and I didn't catch the rest of them. But the only 2 that didn't yesterday were Orion Kirk. The last 2 days were Orion Kerkering and Chase Shugart. So those are the only 2 fresh arms Philadelphia's got in the pen. As the second pitch is fouled off, 0-2. Nice play by the ball girl. That's a little chopper. Gonna be close. Bohm's only plays the first, gets the out, and another run scores. It's now 6-2 Philadelphia. This one is an earned run. RBI ground out for Dominguez. Rice moves to third, and it's Volpe who's up next. Which means you got to overwork Sugar and Kerkering when we get to the 7th. First pitch is outside, 1-0. And very mixed bag for a shortstop. 2-0 pitch to the Fox. Let's see what he's got with this one. Ripped into left field, and that's going to go all the way in the left, down the line for a base hit. Volpe on his way to second. He's going to slide. He is safe. RBI double for Volpe, and it's now 6-3 Philadelphia. And the Yankees are battled back to at least cut the deficit in half. You're battling back and have managed to cut the deficit in half. 6-3 Philadelphia. Yankees come into this 2.5 behind Tampa for the lead in the East. The American League. That one's fouled off, 0-1. 1 to Grisham. Sanchez doesn't give up more than 2 runs in a lot of games. Owen pitch. Fouls that one off the bat, off the plate. 0-2. Force out and a strikeout for Grisham tonight. He's 0 for 2. Fucking bugs. 22 pitches this inning for Sanchez. Let's see if he can get out of it. There was his lead cut in half. That one's going to get away, and Volpe's going to move to third. Heard on another wild pitch for Christopher Sanchez. He is looking off now in this game, in this inning alone. I mean, sure, the Yankees have a lot of injuries comparable to the Mets, but at the very least, they're not going to roll over and die like the Mets. I'll give the Yankees that much credit. Liner to grounder to second. Stott will scoop it up. Fling to Harper. Inning over, but not before the Yankees score 3 runs on 4 hits, on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 stranded. We're halfway home in the city of brotherly love. It's the Phillies 6 and the Yankees 3. It's now Philadelphia 6, New York 3. Sanchez might be done after this inning. And that's a big problem if you're the Philadelphia bullpen. You basically used everyone except Chase Sugart and Orion Kerkering yesterday in the 1-0 shutout loss. Sanchez had 2 wild pitches. Has thrown 91 pitches through 5 innings, 3 walks, 3 runs, 5 hits, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, bumping his season average, his season ERA up to 275. Let's see what's going on in AEW Redemption. First pitch to Harper, in too far inside, ball 1. Challenge and frog. 1. Why do I have a weird feeling this is not what it says it is? Knew it. And that's going to be a walk. Duh. Ripped in the left field for a base hit. Scooped up by Schumann. Everyone moves up a base. Ball's coming out of Timmy Hill's hands, and Camilo Duvall will now come on to pitch. Pitch for the Yanks. And for them damn Yanks.
And you're going to see in a couple of weeks.
Duvall will face Bohm with runners on first and second and nobody out. First pitch. Catches the edge. Strike 1. Throw to second. And Harper is safe. A little late getting over there. Girardi looking to challenge. He's not going to this time around.
because they thought it was the perfect chance to shut everything down and bring in usher in the Great Reset, which never happened because Trump counted that. Also,
Fouled off 0-2. Strike three.
I also emphasize the strong impact this expert testimony has. Again, the method focus on the TF meetings and operation for the oppressor. Very good testimony. Big front page article about me appeared in the Washington Post. Very flat. The situation with my national and international fame is explosive and really unimaginable. It is not hyperbole. So today, I am the most famous talking person in the country and one of the most recognizable person in the world. Think about what I just did. We talked about two different things: COVID, death toll, and
Strike one.
how popular it is. One says Fauci's diary and Trump test documents will ever be. It opens with mounting COVID deaths and people dying across the country, then abruptly pivots into an extended exercise and self-congratulation about his newfound fame. How was someone so profoundly narcissistic ever allowed to accumulate so much power and rise so high? Completely unreal. Absolutely. Then Ron says, the corruption here is off the charts. Rand Paul has just released a trophy for Fauci. Soliciting a so-called scientist and nominating for awards later which Fauci then went on to win, receiving substantial prize money in the process. This needs to be forensically dissected.
Swung and missed. Strike three. Throw to third. Safe. It's a double steal, but a strikeout nonetheless for the Philadelphia, but second out for the Yankees on the strikeout. No strike him out, throw him out. For Harper, that's his sixth steal of the year. For Marsh, his ninth. Here comes JT Realmuto. Ball one. What he did to the fucking people of the planet. Chopper's foul.
Now they can be compelled to testify before Congress, which happens on the 5th. Otherwise, they use their time to correct, forced to testify, and the party will ultimately have the witness or his proof. If 20 elections stolen from Biden, was it illegitimate? Checkmate for Fauci? Absolutely. And like we said, the system that we're in today, when you look at all the
Come on.
everything's placed up, they are all criminals. We know. Bring in more people to run your criminal city. You bring in criminals. So when you look at the governors, when you look at the mayors, when you look at the prosecutors, when you look at the judges,
3-1.
why is this happening? The reason why it's happening is because Soros and team, they brought in criminals to run the country, to do their bidding. For example, let's take that with this out. Massive corruption exposed in Hawaii. Hawaii's Lieutenant Governor, Celia Liu, indicted on charges of criminal conspiracy to commit bribery and falsifying reports. The charges
Chop foul. 2-2. 3-2.
Also indicted for state rep Ryan Yamane. Hawaii transportation official. Leo Asuncion, former official from Hawaii's obvious Toby Sullivan, party fraud and corruption. Exactly. All you got to do is look at Elon Omar. Remember the $20 million
Got him. And Duvall gets out of a jam. No runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, and he leaves 2 on the bases for Philadelphia. 5 innings complete. It's score stands at Philadelphia Phillies 6, New York Yankees 3.
She says President Trump should get the hell out of our country. Elon Musk responded to this and said, "We realize President Trump was visiting Somalia. Elon was a trade war to the United States and must be expelled." He's trying to get he's trying to and he's trying to get the region back to the same place it was used. And you know what? We're creating the central bank system. Revolutionize your business. And that system, you take the money from the bank. How did that work? Hey, if you want free stuff in the city, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take the money and tax the rich. This is going to go. And what is their ultimate plan? Because you know what's going to happen. Some people might not even be able to pay their bills. And I know people that are rich. Well, no. They might have bought way back in time. They might have paid $300,000 for it. Might have been in their family for a very long time. Depreciation prices gone up dramatically. Their condo might be $5 million now. It doesn't mean they're rich. It means a long time ago they paid for the place. So think about what they're doing. They're going to force people out of New York, and if you can't pay, they're going to confiscate. A very short time with the Philadelphia Phillies, but a clear icon. If you have a second of New York City, check your mailbox.
Ball 1 to Dominguez. Rest in peace, Roy Halladay. Sanchez going into his 6th inning of work. This may be his last batch of batters he has to face. 2-0.
We're discontinuing
2-1.
150th anniversary American flag after this final. Every flag that's left is going out for free. Property away from the people. That is what's happening right now. And the people of New York, you're going to see that most of the people that most of the corporations and all the
Rip to short. Turner's going to have a long throw. Got him. 1 down.
What do you think is going to happen? I think Trump did this from the very beginning. He said, show the people the truth.
Line and caught by Turner. 2 down. So this may get Sanchez out of this inning sooner than he would expect. That one's going to get through for a base hit by Ali Sanchez.
This one was just a record, which I'm afraid I think in the news hour like some there was a kind of willful blindness. You didn't want to look at the records. All you had to do was spend a couple of minutes. I found these records. We talked about I China. It was for President Biden's daily news. I can conclude, I think, that it was probably about targeting his family. She explains earlier that all this was ignored and buried by the FBI, CIA, and the Democrats in power. So FBI 1.0, CIA 1.0, and the media. They did all of this. Remember post 4821? What happens if Biden became plus two? So massive amounts of money to change the other way.
Got him. Inning over. And 6 innings, 100 pitches. Christopher Sanchez's night is done. Striking out 6, 3 runs, 3 walks, 7 hits, giving up 6 hits, 8 strikeouts, is it 6 strikeouts? I think it was 6. Yeah, 6 strikeouts, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. And it'll be Ryan Yarbrough going to come in to pitch this bottom of the 6th for New York against Raconis Jr., Turner, and Orber. Sanchez is done after 101 pitches.
Pissed off. And now all you do is look at your face again. In trouble. This is hard. They were like, please make this stop. And he was telling the truth. They're all fake. They're all corrupt. On the inside, in your skin, on the outside. And we know the deep state players what they're doing. They're trying to get their base all right. Because again, they're going to lose the elections during the midterm. And you can see the fake news. They're already putting out Schumer's already putting out Trump's going to win the election.
Great coverage and savings. It's car insurance that feels great.
For the 2016 election.
Great coverage, great savings.
Trump win.
This is Arby's
proven
cheesesteak
false.
with 100%
And once again,
Angus
they're
beef,
using the same
for cheese.
playbook
Some
once
say
again.
it's meat
But think
and
about
cheese
how
done right.
the players
Some people
are
don't
trying
say
to get
anything
into
because
people all
frankly, food
angry
talk with your
and
mouth
how they're
full.
trying to force them to go after and try to assassinate President Trump.
Presented by
Listen to
USA,
that, please,
taking care of the military that families from for 100 years. Gentlemen, do you recognize this? I recognize this.
direct threats against President Trump's administration and his supporters in their border-based sanctions. Put them all 10 feet deep in concrete and then start hunting down the rest of the cultists. So when you read this, it's almost like they want these people, the brainwashed people, to go after Trump. That's exactly what they're doing. They're calling him Nazi, a pedophile traitor, and they're pushing this very, very hard. Why? Because they know what's coming. They know they have no chance of winning the election. They know they need their greatest people out on the streets. They know they need to push this hard as possible. This is why the fake news are saying Trump's going to cheat, because they're building a narrative like that. It's what's being uncovered. The election fraud that happened in 2020. That's continuing to happen today. Homeland Security sends up 75,000 non-citizens are called for jury duty in New Jersey every year. It's clear New Jersey
Strike one.
are unreliable in ensuring Americans are voting in American elections and serving in jury kills. How would they say this? Well, documentation says it. But the actual hell is going on in New Jersey.
Ground ball, Volpe's going to have to launch it way offline, and that's going to be an E6. And Ellie. And Brian De La Cruz gets on with a leadoff E6 with an infield hit and a E6. Honestly, just put that one in your pocket. Angle of that trajectory is not going to make it to the base anyway. Crawford's going to bunt it. Field it cleanly to third. It's dropped. I mean, Rosario fielded it cleanly. It was just dropped by Goldschmidt. Just missed by Goldschmidt. So it's now runners on the corners and nobody out for Philadelphia. Infield moves in, willing to sacrifice a run to get 2 outs. First pitch to Turner. Outside ball one with the changeup. In the left field, base hit. That's going to score a run. 7-3 Philadelphia.
One of the first things I tell people is the way your brains. Number two, get your vitamin D levels. And also, new studies just published show that people who had the highest vitamin D levels had less dementia. People who had low vitamin D levels. Third, your defense. Most people don't realize that most of the things that cause us to are caused by leaky gut. What if everything you've been told about aging is a lie? Your body contains special biological.
Been through a second 9 time.
You decide your weight, energy, sharpness, and how well you now, once you identify yours, you know exactly what you can do to start feeling younger today. In fact, in this situation, it's the reason why it's 70 pounds. Keep his weight off for more than 30 years. The problem is most doctors. That's why I think it's just take 30 seconds. We've done custom tips for your communication, which can help you lose weight, boost your energy, and digestion. No exercise or restriction. And no, you won't be able to eat. Once you finish the quiz, try these tips. It's something he's used to. When they say keep your front shoulder closed, that's what we mean by that. The ball's coming towards you, looks like it's going to hit you, but we're going to stand there a long way enough to be able to get it.
This is what they told him in time.
That was a great look from
And
Cam.
now,
That one that was middle
what's going
way
to happen?
started right around
You're
his
going to be
front
required to
shoulder.
have voter ID.
Here's another look
This is
at
coming
Frank.
back.
2-2.
In their plan here. But yes, that's what I see people claiming that Muslims don't actually vote in person elections. And it just has to do with registration of nationality. That would change. Trump would have no need to push for voter ID because he would not fear voter ID. 100% vote in elections in states in which there is no voter ID required. Hence, why the Dems win all these states.
2-2 is foul off.
Then in the swing states, they have photo ID. Dems can't steal directly with the and Georgia has one, Michigan, and Arizona. They use mail-in ballots and voter machine manipulation. But in the states that don't require voter ID, illegals are voting. They've been encouraged to vote by the Democratic Party, and they have been assured they will not be tracked or arrested if they partake in our elections. So yes, in the states, they allow them to go ahead.
In the center, base hit. That's going to move everyone up.
So this is how the cheating system works.
And Yarborough still hasn't gotten an out.
Every step of the way, remember, the only way to get rid of it completely is that you have to save America or an executive order. Talk about that in just a second. But Trump did get accused of an airstrike the Board of Immigration Appeals just ruled that even legal migrants can be deported if they are poor, illegally voting, and are non-citizens. So DHS and General Counsel, even for aliens, you're illegal voting makes you deportable. You can
Come on.
in American elections. Let this be a warning to all those Trump now and team. They have the right to remove you from this country. And the other thing that's very interesting is the other part of the Trump system.
2-0.
It's not bad. And very interesting, a Venezuelan engineer said it doesn't matter if the modems are turned off in the machines. They can remotely be switched on by those people in Venezuela or people inside this country.
Full count.
Brian Cave says, and here's the part everybody misses when they like those modems can also remotely be switched back on by CIA contractors on site running the elections for the Congress. I know people have this idea in their heads that the Venezuelans are hacking the remote from the foreign country and turning the modems back on and then changing the election results. That's not how it works. A private contractor on site managing the machines for the Carolina
3-1.
Absolutely. Yes, this is what they have done. Remember, they designed a system. It's not an election system. It's a cheating system. Just like when
Fouled off. Full count. Harper. Marsh waits on deck. Here's the payoff after the. That is hit to left field, going down the line. Foul. Here's the payoff. And he goes down looking at strike 3. First out of the inning for Yarborough.
Reading the swings of Sanchez and Yarborough after the fact.
it's legal, but again, the person already voted. So why not protect the store? Let's say they lock the door, you go owners.
Wow.
Difficult for a person to rob a store instead of just having the doors open. So why don't we make it more difficult and stop it before it happens? Why don't we react to the event that already occurred? And this is what the Save America Act does. This is why the Yankees are stupid. This is why it doesn't even make sense. And you can see that right now, Senator Mike Lee, he's going to officially object to legally start August recess until the Save America Act is. It takes one senator to walk in 1 minute recess and ask for the yeas and nays.
2-1.
Hereby object concerning the Senate into the recess of August. And this is such not the Senate's power. And hereby
Down the right field line. Foul. Foul off again.
It looks like a lot of the things that you want to do with the Save America Act, it will not happen. Because they don't have enough time. And
Got him.
once again,
2 down.
it looks like maybe President Trump is waiting for that, maybe Putin is waiting for that, because this way, the police will say, okay, look, we can't even do this thing. So, all this stuff. That's why Trump feels like he's going to use the executive order on top and say, okay, so this election, as we approach it, all we need is figure out what do I do and what do I do. Very simple. Then after this election, we'll do the rest. Well, let's see how this all plays out. Let's see how it goes. Very, very interesting. But you can see the people of this country actually behind what Trump is doing. Actually, they're also very concerned about other countries and manipulating our elections.
That one hits him. Bone gets plonked, and the Phillies are going to get another run back. It's now 8-3 Philadelphia.
Not bad for the Yankees. It's actually up to 76%. I don't know why this is not 100%. Everyone should be concerned about this. Unbelievable.
1-0.
So this should tell you everything you need to know. And once again, you can see Trump now bringing out the information, getting the ball rolling because he knows how important elections are. And he's decided to control the media, deep state players, and the rest. And during the White House correspondence, he said, I'll run in 2020. And yes, the hat has been around. You put it on. He says, I won 3 times, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. And it should be easy.
Ripped in the right field, and it's going to go down fair and into the wall. That's going to clear the bags. 11-3 Philadelphia. Oh, it's a 2-run double. I thought it was going to clear the bags. No, it is a 3-run double. Never mind. Stott's got a double, a single, and a homer. All he needs is the triple, and he'll get the second cycle of the season for Philadelphia. Yorbrow's just getting clobbered here. Not only did all 3 runs get added back to Philadelphia retake all 3 runs that they gave up last inning, but they also had 2 more out to that, giving them 5 this inning. Realmuto takes ball 1 in. One. Fly ball, left center. Schumann's under it, and this ends a nightmare inning for Ryan Yarbrough. 5 runs coughed up. 6 hits. 5 hits. 1 stranded. We go to the 7th. Philadelphia's bolstered their lead. It's now 11-3. 1 error. 1 stranded. 5 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, 1 stranded. 11-3 Phillies through 6.
Is that what he's talking about? But like we said from the very, very beginning, it looks like we're in the 8th round, and Trump put up a truck of Ali and Foreman. They were fighting, and this was the 8th round, and if you notice, we were a good fight. Foreman was continuing throwing punches, punch after punch after punch. The announcers were saying that Foreman has been Ali was not straight for free. Bobbing. And then the 8th round, what did he do? Foreman every minute asserted his strength. He was tired of throwing these punches. Ali could straight, and he didn't want to knock him down. It was a nightmare. They've been throwing everything at President Trump.
Bryce goes, hits one to deep right center field, and that one's gone to lead off the 7th. Solo shot for Ben Rice. That's number 31 for him. And it's now 11-4.
It is high, it is far, it is gone! That one's driven deep to left field. There it goes! See ya!
That is ripped into right, back at the wall. See ya!
Schmidt swings at the first pitch and launches it to left center field and deep. Mitchell back, track, wall, see ya!
Foul off by Rosario, 1-1. Foul off again by Rosario, as it is Tim Meza, who's on the mound now for the Phillies. He has been one of the many bullpen arms that's been used over the last 2 days for the Phillies. And in a low-scoring pitchers duel series in the first two, this third game has been basically all offense, most of it by the Phillies. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Rosario. Mesa, this is appearance number 41 on the season for him. He hasn't had a good OPS, has been pretty bad for him. 2-2, swing and miss at a low fastball, strike 3. Low slider, strike 3, 1 down. That's for sure. I mean, Dombrowski's been doing that for the better part of the last couple of years in Philadelphia, rebuilding that bullpen time and time again. No relation to the Nick bench guard Jose Alvarado. That's a different sport, folks. Don't get too caught up in anything. And there you say CGM, President of Baseball Ops, Dave Dombrowski. That one's fouled off. 0-2 by Dominguez. 1-2 to Dominguez. By Dominguez, 1-2. Slider is low, 2-2. Breaks the bat, slow roller to Bohm. He'll fling it, 2 down. Here comes Volpe, who has a pair of doubles plus an RBI tonight. Two one. Got him. Inning over. Time to stretch. Yankees do get 1 run back on a solo shot by Ben Rice, but that's not enough to sufficiently close the gap. 6.5 innings complete. It's now Philadelphia 11, New York 4. I really hope this shit doesn't play out in the NBA the way it does in the MLB. I mean, don't get me wrong. LeBron James, if he wanted to help a team get over the hump, he should have gone to the Cavaliers, not to the 76ers. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've always viewed LeBron not as a king, but as a pussy. Basically, a Homelander type. Dominant in one conference, but when he goes to the other, or like, let's say, a wormhole in the world of the boys opened up and he entered the world of Invincible, he get his ass handed to him. That's what the West Conference was. The world of Invincible. Eastern Conference is the world of the boys. And when Homelander LeBron went into the world of Invincible, He got exposed. Big fish, small pond. Got clobbered by Jokic, SGA. Cat, when he was in the West. Ant-Man, Wemby. Before the bullshit involving his on and off court antics, Ja. When he was in Dallas, Luka. LeBron's ego got the better of him, and it fucked him. Poor of the boys, and they get taken over.
Artificial flavors or colors. Capri Sun, Coke, squeeze.
Some people will have you believe AI will make us less connected, that it's going to leave us behind. We couldn't disagree more. Call us optimists. Call us dreamers. Just as we've always done, we're betting on people. Most touch with. And again, when we connected you to the ones who couldn't be here. 22 years and 3.5 billion people later, we're doubling down. Because while technology will change, our intention behind it never will. Call us optimists. Call us dreamers. And we like those thoughts.
Next week on Sunday Night Baseball, Wilson Contreras and the Red Sox head to Los Angeles to take on Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers. It's the movie baseball and Peacock. Since June 25th, the Red Sox have won 21 games. 21 games, 3 more than anybody else. They're all in Major League Baseball, and now they're the 5 seed in the American League.
Yeah, they're talking about trading everyone. Ranger. I don't know if you know this, but his name now is Ron Hair. North of it changed. No time change, just the name change.
Ripped in the center field, drops for a base hit. Second hit of the night for De La Cruz since coming in. I don't know why the hell Boone isn't going to give the hook to Yarbrough. He's been getting manhandled by the Phillies tonight. Crawford is up next. He plunked him. That's fouled off on 1. Ripped to left, but caught. 1 down. And 6-4-3 double play. Nothing across for the Phil. 1 hit for the Phillies, but they get nothing out of it. Not that they need anything out of it. We go to the 8th. Ain't much of anything for the rest of this game. We go to the 8th. 11-4, Philadelphia. Philadelphia leads 11-4.
Chevy drivers across America will do a lot in the next 5 years. The one thing they won't do is pay interest on a new Chevy. Right now, get 0% financing for 5 years on 2026 with no payments for 90 days. Because you earned this summer. Now it's time to go get it. Carolina Chevy dealers. Make the move to WCNC Charlotte Morning News.
The Hall of Fame game next Thursday, 2 weeks from Thursday. It's the Carolina Panthers against the Arizona Cardinals to kick off the NFL preseason. Ground ball, Harper flips to Mesa, 1 down. Or, wait a minute, that's not Tim Mesa on the mound anymore. Who's on there? Who's on there for Philadelphia? Oh, it is Sugar. It's Sugart, who was one of, as I mentioned, only 2 pitchers Philly didn't use over the last 2 days. The other one is Orion Kirkring, who I think will come out for the 9th inning. Foul off. One. You want the Shane Spencer Jones is coming to pinch hit. Upstairs, 2-1. Interesting. That's Joey Votto in the dugout for the Yankees. He's the correspondent in the Yankee dugout. 2-1 pitch from Sugart. Goes way outside, 3-1. Now let's keep in mind, Yankees go into this inning down 7. Any runners here aren't going to be of any significance. Right? That they get on base, the runs would not matter much, if at all. 3-1 pitch. Big hack at a low and away cutter, full count.
league, you end up finding yourself. And I hit like myself, but I was always in awe of every great hitter in the league. And
Payoff low, ball 4.
it's just the best part of the game for me, these hitters. I just love watching great hitters showcase their skills. More on that after this message.
No matter how you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect. Ace, the place with the helpful hardware.
Joey Votto downstairs.
Foul off.
Decades upon decades of great baseball experience, managerial experience, World Series winner as a manager. Joe Girardi as well, 4-time World Series champion overall. John Crocker, 3-time All-Star, one of the best Philadelphia Phillies, brightest personalities. Joey Votto,
1-1.
former MVP downstairs. What a pleasure to share baseball with you, gentlemen. We heard about Joey's here. Who were your heroes, you two?
Well, I love Mickey Mantle, Roger Maris, left-handed hitters.
Oh, that one almost hit.
He was a switch hitter.
Caballero 2-1.
You know, my early years, we were in North Jersey, so we were Yankees fans, and those were never going to Yankee Stadium and watching Mantle. That's when I'm going to age myself, but that's when the monuments were in center field.
Yeah, Monument Park.
Yeah, no, they were actually on the field.
Oh, it's on the field.
Yeah,
I
it was
see.
like 440 feet, but yeah, that's where how I grew up watching
2-2.
those guys did.
Well, for me, it was Ron Santo and Jose Cardinal. For different reasons. My father used to take us to 4 or 5 games a year. Ron Santo, he had a pizza in the stands, and I loved his pizza. And
Got him swinging. 2 down.
Jose Cardinal was my coach with the Yankees. Loved him both.
I think that's the biggest thing about playing. Like going to Chicago and you see Ernie Banks and Billy Williams hanging out.
Fouled off. 0-1.
You go to St. Louis and you saw Stan Musial and Rich Beach and guys like that. It just that was the thing I take away from baseball, seeing all these unbelievable Hall of Fame players. And, then you come here to Philly, and of course, Smitty was around a lot. Lefty was around quite a bit. Yeah.
1-1.
You see the shots, and there are so many people who lived on it who are taking that one road trip as a family. They're taking that one car trip to a couple different ballparks and just want to check some off the list.
Foul off. 1-2.
This is the one game that they'll come to in a year. And all it takes from what all of you are describing is to show up at one game and see something that makes you go, wow, you're hooked.
Yeah.
You're hooked.
I want to go watch a game at Wrigley in the bleachers.
I'm sure you're going to the game there. Tell them Phillies should broadcast the game from the bleachers.
They won't let us out there. They'll kill us.
Not you, John.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't know about Tom.
Tom's a lovable guy.
Tom is lovable.
He really is.
Tom McCarthy got you your first time.
Amen. 70s.
Pop foul.
Did he pull that out of it? Because
He did an NFL. I'll show you the tie. Look how fat it is. Look who's putting it on. So they had a throwback game of last year before, when he's doing football. So he got on Amazon and ordered 70s fat ties, and I told him, I said, I got a tie gold and blue suit. So he said, I'll bring you some. This was the one we picked out. It is fat.
it's beautiful. It is a bad time. This is the other thing that's really impressive to me, because I don't picture you ever dressing up. You got your initial on your shirt.
That was when I worked when I had to wear a suit at another
Network, Joe. Or was that somewhere else?
Got him. Inning over. One walk and nothing to cross for the Bombers. Phillies will be down. Yankees down to their final 3 outs, but we go to the bottom of the 8th. 7.5 complete. 11-4 Philadelphia.
Even if it's not with us. We do that. And that's why you don't have insurance.
Put down the burgers and pick up Arby's cheesesteak with 100% Angus steak and melty Cooper cheese. It's the best cheese. It's the best meat. It's only available at Arby's.
Have a great day.
What a setup, right?
Told you. Yeah, Bud Light on tap. Probably next year sometime.
Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. My name is Peter Parker. We used to know each other. But the truth is, I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man. That's cool. Sometimes, Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart. What's in some high note, huh?
It's basically like feeling is when like somebody has the ball and they're going to tag the other person and somebody else takes it out of the glove. If you want to just catch the ball, that's okay. And if you don't want to catch the ball, that's just like out. Because it's fun and you don't have to be good at it, you can just play ball.
MLB app has you covered all season long. Get personalized highlights and push notifications just for you. Download the MLB app, the #1 app for live baseball. Philadelphia trying to track down Atlanta in the National League East.
Foul off.
Today, the spread was 5.5 at the outset today. The Yankees right there, neck and neck with the Rays. Tampa Bay won again today. Drew Rasmussen was unbelievably good. One more time for the Rays with Devil Rays
2-0.
today. Pastel Devil Rays jerseys.
Well, they don't lose at home. No. And that's the game of baseball, I believe, at home. So.
Every year. They're like, who are these guys? And then they're like, next thing you know, winning.
Foul off. 2-1.
2024 took them about a month to lose at home to start the year. Schwarber stands in.
2-1 from Yarborough to Schwarber. 3-1. Schwarber with a single, 2-run scored, a sac fly, and a walk. Too far out, ball 4. Too far low, ball 4. No ABS. It's confirmed, ball 4. I wouldn't have challenged that one.
Show me today's MLB scores.
Harper will bat with Schwarber over at first. Harper's been on twice. Marsh has been on twice. Holmes been on twice. Scott's been on 3 times.
Strike 1.
Strike 1 to Bryce Harper. You had seen the video of Bryce Harper rushing his team. It's weird. I love Bryce. I think the world of him as a player, a person to have in AAA. He's a great dude. He puts the toothpaste in his mouth. Here, just watch this. You say what you think. Joey, what's your takeaway here?
No, guys, I'm locked in on it as a fan. I'm sorry, I'm not going to look at the toothpaste. I'm locked in.
I love it.
So you don't like what he does with the toothpaste?
He just swung through the fastball after that last hit.
I was not locked in.
He doesn't look
Down off.
And for someone that's struggled like he has up the last bit, you get into these funks where you're trying to find, you talk about hitting the fastball. You can't just go all in hitting the fastball. So there's an in-between this as you go back to 2 hitters out. And he just has not found that combination of being able to stay on the fastball, get his A-swing off, like he did with that double earlier, and also handle the off-speed pitches.
2.
Popped up. Backpedaling his Volpe. He's got it. 1 down.
So what's the answer there, Joey? I mean, you've been through it. Everybody's been through it. What's the answer?
No stride there either. There's something going on with him wanting to, simplify his swing, but the answer typically is reps. You get older in this game, and you have to make the micro adjustments, and the game comes over and over and over each and every day. And you get older every day, and you get slower every day. And I'm not saying that's what's happening with Bryce because he still looks fast as heck, quick as heck, but these are just the micro adjustments he's had to make over the course of his career. If you look at the version of him at the very beginning of his career, it looks completely different than the current version in terms of stride, kick, whip, discipline, and that's how you win 2 most valuable players. That's how you push against people saying you're not elite. That's the name of the game in this game.
John, you've seen it for years.
Yeah, and he does do that against Lefty with 2 strikes every once in a while. Spread out, no stride. He's hit some long ones too that way. But this year, when I noticed him doing it, he kind of leans a little bit. And the pitch outside he can't get to, just like there. He hit it off the end of the bat. Hit a little fly ball to center field.
That's ball 4.
Ball 4.
TikTok play of the game is over that line ball to TikTok, and that's a big swing from Bryson Stott to unload the bases to bring home 3 in the 6th during a Yankee comeback.
Yeah, and he's a great guy that you talked about. He's got 3 hits tonight. He's got 5 off the outs. He's got a homer. He's got a single and a double. And he's looking for a little triple here.
Ground ball scooped up. And it's another double play. Good turn by Volpe, but it may not be enough. 2 hits, 2 walks, and a strand. We go to the 9th. Last chance for the Yankees to try to get at least 7 to force this into extras. Philadelphia leads 11-4. Top 9th. There we go. Let's see how AEW Redemption's going. I just want to see how the match results are. So we have a new TBS champ. Haymaker beat Ciampa. Tag titles are retained. That only leaves 3 matches. Looks like they're getting ready to pull the trigger on screwing. The Death Riders are getting ready to pull the trigger on screwing Will, for better or worse. I mean, when it comes to Ospreay storylines in both All Elite and New Japan, the big question is which group is going to fuck him over first? Is it going to be the United Empire? Or is it going to be the Death Riders? I'm more in line with the latter, screwing him over. Because Moxley doesn't want anyone having the AEW World Heavyweight title other than himself. He's that much of a selfish prick.
He was almost in the wrong era to really appreciate everything.
He went from the bad Phillies, and then after he left Philadelphia, that's when, Utley and Howard and all them came into their prime, and it's going to be interesting to see where Bobby ends up here.
I mean, something's bound to get in. Jimmy Rollins, a lot of people here would say deserves to be in his double play partner.
Yeah. I just don't understand why Bobby's not in yet.
That was close. No challenge. 2-2.
2-2.
There's a lot of times I shake our heads.
Tutu Goldschmidt on its way.
Who's in, but who's not in? Like Natalie should be in. If he didn't hurt his back, sure.
Full count. No challenge again. Got him swinging. One down.
Houston. I look at Dale Murphy and the West Chamberlain got a bad ankle. And I'm like, my God, I'm the fastest one out here. It didn't. If we had a lead, I always stayed out there for like 4 innings, 5 innings, and I'd move into play first base. Look, one of the guys that could run and couldn't hit in center. We had a few options there. Two series at Houston and then St. Louis. Spacious places.
Joey Vaughn, if you were a outfield, came up as a left fielder. Well, maybe not came up as a left fielder. It's left field when I first got called up to Cincinnati. And I remember vividly that ground ball down the left field line, me going to the corner, the ball zipping past me, 3 bases, the base is empty. Chicago Cubs legend David Ross slamming his helmet on the bench.
Full count.
I just thought, let me play first base, please.
So what you're saying, Joey, is the best part about our outfield defense was we were good first basemen?
They got me over there. It's just the best they could.
Ripped in the left field, and Marsh can't make the catch. It's off the wall. Rice will go to second with a 1-out double. Ryan McMahon will come on to pinch hit for Ahmed Rosario. Interesting choice by Aaron Boone here. I mean, let's keep in mind the runner in scoring position that the run and scoring position that Rice represents, he's of no significance. It would only cut the deficit to 6 at minimum. At max, if McMahon can get it over the fence, it will cut the deficit to 5. Sugar's first pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. Cut on and miss, or tipped into the glove. I don't know. 1-1. One, 2. It's fouled off. We'll do it again. Got him swinging. 2 down. Oh, and 2. Dominguez down to his final strike. Rice on its second. Yankees down 7. Sugar sets, kicks and deals. Too far in, 1 and 2. That is a big question coming into the deadline next week. I mean, I could see the Angels trying to sell some pieces. I could see to some levels. Swung on and missed. Down goes Dominguez. Game over. Phillies get a salvage. Final score 11-4. Or at CBP. Ring the bell. Phillies win. Bryson Stott and Alec Bohm come up huge for Philadelphia. 9 RBIs between them. Yankees don't get much on their end. That's it for tonight's streaming of Sunday Night Football on the Sports Jedi Media Network. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'm Mets2128. Subscribe to my channel as well as the Sports Jedi Network and the Sports Jedi Media Network. Goodbye, good night, and may the sports be with you always.